morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Abhi DhiYogi with another curation of songs, stories, and ideas. Of today's topic, the dysfunctional me. Again, I'm a few minutes late here, or 15 to 20 minutes late today. I apologize. I know I've been repeating this, but getting better at making time. But before we start, a recent realization. As we have been talking about losses, right, of loved ones, and the meaning of life, etc. Today, as I pondered on birth, when I was born, as a baby, I don't remember much other than for example, burning myself a little bit, on the finger by playing with the candle, or asking my friends to take me to the top of the hill. We used to live on a mountain, basically. My dad was into construction of dams and designing them, canals and whatnot. So we lived in the mountains when I was a kid. And there was, nice houses and the paved road. And I asked my friends to take me to the top and let me go. And I'll reach the top speeds. And they're like, you won't be able to brake. And I was maybe 5 at that time, maybe, or 4, or I don't know. But I remember. Why? Because I couldn't brake in time. And landed in a ditch, and I got stitches here, about a few centimeters. Not even centimeter, I think a few millimeters from my eye. That's where the handle hit, and I fell. Long story short, if I think about those actions, I was a nut. As a baby or as a kid growing up, I would consider, if they had these, benchmarks of intelligence and someone who is not intelligent, I guess I was born, as they would term, unintelligent, because I played with fire, burnt myself, and then I went up a hill and then came down and met up with a severe accident. And the story continues, different things that I did that I would consider dysfunctional, if that's the right word. So the question comes, are we all born a human being who is dysfunctional? And we learn to become functional, I guess. So again, quoting, are we all born a human being And then with time, we learn to being human. Just a thought that came today as I pondered on my own dysfunctions. And we'll see where it takes us today in this session. But let me start with let me interject a song as you ponder on it. I have run through these fields. I have climbed the highest mountains. Oh, let it be with you. Oh, let it be with you. I have scaled and I have crossed. I have swam along. Oh, let it be with you. Oh, let it be with you. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. So as I pondered on my dysfunctions as a baby, as a young kid, learning, was the key. Not to play with fire, not to go up a hill and on a tricycle, without any brakes, and ask your friends to push you down and think that you will be able to stop in time. And many more acts of, if I may say, madness as I grew up. And they continued in different degrees. I may not have played with fire, literally, but I did play with fire, let's say. Hypothetically or hypothetically. But the question comes, is this an opportunity as a human being for us to recognize our own dysfunctions? Because we're all born with a certain level, I guess, or almost the same level, I guess. It don't matter who we become or what we are later in life, but we're born, right? With our own idiosyncrasies and tastes and dysfunctions, let's say. And is this an opportunity to recognize them and correct them? Or practice of becoming functional? And does this practice end, when I'm 5 years old, 10 years old, 15, 20, 30, or 40 or 50, or goes on till the end, where we can recognize, hey, you know what? That was stupid of me. I think, personally, for me, when I reflect on today or yesterday, I can count many scenarios where I will say that was stupid of me to think that way, or to say that, or to act on that. So, if you ask me, even today, I consider myself dysfunctional. Not as much as yesterday, yeah? A little bit better, because I try. I'm not perfect, I try to reflect on all those things that I might have said or done or thought. That have improved on today. A little bit. One day at a time, or one opportunity at a time. And this practice, I guess, will go on for till time permits, I guess, yeah. To try and be a little bit better than who we were yesterday. I guess whatever we pursue, at work, at school, at home, family, friends, colleagues, social gatherings, all experiences, I guess, to learn to judge oneself and not others, but oneself, so we can become a little bit better tomorrow than we were today. As we ponder on that, maybe a song. You may have all those days when you may have all the rain, or when you may have all the pain. Call me then, and I'll be there to take away all your blues and the rain. You may have won all those days when you may your friends, but still you may feel a little of that blues, babe. Call me then, and you know I'll be there to take away all your blues and the pain. Won't you smile? Won't you smile? Won't you smile? Smile for me. Won't you smile? Won't you smile? Won't you smile? Smile for me. We all have one of those days, yeah? When we feel that, I don't know, blue or sadness or whatever you want to call it, for various reasons that I attributed to, let's say, someone said something or something happened now or in the past, or the weather, or our expectations were not met. You know, millions of reasons why one might feel a little blue and a little bit of rain, I would say, or pain. And we always, or most of the times, attribute it to something or someone other than us. Always. It's not because of me that I'm sad or down. It's always something else or someone else or something that happened. So, as I reflect on the accidents in my life, you know, rather than getting into other personal deep details, but let's say accidents, you know, simple, such as this. Realization dawns that I could blame, you know, my friends who pushed me down the hill. Though I asked them to. Well, that I don't remember, right? It was my friends' fault who pushed me down the hill. They were bigger, elder, easy to blame. Or my slippers that should have helped me stop were not good enough. Or the Jeep that came in front of me should have swerved to the other way so I wouldn't go into the ditch. So whatever happened, the first reaction is, it wasn't my fault. It was someone else or something else or the situation, or lastly, the time wasn't good, you know. planets were not aligned. But never my fault. The blame is always others, situations, or the universe per se. Easy to do. But how does it help me? That is me, yeah? Grow. If I blame my accident on someone else or something else or the universe, how does it help me? So over the years, connecting the dots, the realization has been that 99.99% of everything of life is out of my control. There's nothing within my control on what happens. Just 0.1%, let's say, within my control. That's the choice that I make. 0.1%. So, from the 99.9% that's out of my control, and that happens, if I don't learn from the 99.9, yeah, that I had no control over and it's happening, I have nothing to do with it, right? But it's happening. Life. And if I don't learn from it, so I can make a better choice in that 0.1% that's within my control, come tomorrow. So today I flew down, on my tricycle and crashed and whatnot. Went to the hospital, got the stitches. And if I don't learn that, hey, you know what, come tomorrow, Abhi, don't come flying down the hill on a tricycle with no brakes. The need for speed should be a little bit more calculated. That I need to calculate, or I need to think about. If I don't realize that, it is inevitable that come the stitches being healed, I might commit the same mistake or even a bigger mistake. So, as we realize that 99.9% is out of our control, but to learn from that 99.9% on whatever happens, the lesson that would help me to be better, if we approach life in that, I would say with that perspective or that angle, I guess we grow. It don't matter what age. So as a kid to as a teenager to an adult, when younger, the parents, the friends, teachers, etc. may tell us in different ways how to correct ourselves and whatnot. But I believe the effort to self-reflect, self-realize what can be better for you, to ponder on that, if we are taught and if we practice from a young age, I believe we learn the lesson in that experience that will help us grow. be better. And I believe that practice of looking at what has happened from the angle of what can I learn from it to be better, be it a conversation that has happened, be it a situation that has happened, or be it just a hypothetical thought that has come, but to reflect on it, to see, hey, you know what can I do better so I can have better thoughts, better words, better actions, either from the result or before the result. Yeah, may help us in going in the right direction for our growth. Is it getting better? Do I feel the same? Does it make it easier on me now? Someone to blame. You say, one love, one life, it's one truth, you and I, it's one. Gotta share it. Leaves my baby if I don't care for it. One, it's one. Have I come here for forgiveness? Have I come here to raise the dead? Have I come here to play Jesus to the lepers in my head? Did I ask too much? More than a lot? Gave you nothing, that's all I've got. One, gotta share it. Leaves me, baby, if I don't care for it. Oh, one, it's one. So, as we look at our own dysfunctions, I'm not trying to say that others are not or situations aren't dysfunctional. I'm not trying to say that. But considering the fact that I can't change anyone 99.9%, yeah? Or I can't change a situation 99.9%. If we get our focus to what can I do? Or how can I give my best? And learn from the rest. If I approach every opportunity with that sort of a thought process, I believe it'll help us grow, not just as a kid or an adult, but as a human being, with every day, with each experience, for the life. Because the room for improvement, I believe always exists, if we choose. Or the other route is, I'm right, I'm always right. Whatever has happened, that's not my problem. And I don't need to learn anything from anyone or any experience, because I am right. And where that path leads us, that's that person's experience, or I would say fate, if that's the word. And where the path of, hey, you know what? What's happened, happened. Accept it. What can I learn from it? So tomorrow, I can do better at the thoughts that arise, at the words that I speak, and the acts that I commit. It might be out of kindness versus otherwise. But that realization, the practice of realizing from reflections on what one can improve upon, is a self-practice. There is no rewards, there is no marks, there is no promotions for that. It is how we exist, how we approach life, and the happiness that will come out of it, or the peace, or the love, by accepting the 99.9% which is out of our control, and focusing on what can I do? What can I learn from that 99.9% so I can do my 0.1% the best that I can, which is some thoughts, some words, and some actions of kindness. And in that, I feel and I believe is the growth from the dysfunctions that we bring with our birth, to fine-tuning them so we get better and better up to the end. Not only in school or work or up to a certain age, but up to the end, from where the new beginning starts. Because as we know, hidden in every ending is a new beginning. So, giving the best to the 0.1% and learning from the rest, which is 99.9%. With that approach, no matter what our pursuits, we'll find happiness, we'll find peace, we'll find love, maybe glimpses of the truth. So thank you for being here today. I hope we can meet again tomorrow, 12 noon CST, for another session. And for those who want to watch the recordings or read the books, please visit abhi.dhiyogi.org. That's abhi.dhiyogi.org. Thank you. See you soon.